Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your mid-March reading. This is the Prince of Tarot, and yeah, I'm just gonna start shuffling right now and see what Spirit has to say. Alright. Shuffle. Alright, gonna cut these in three and see what we got for you. Okay? Wow. Alright, so from the get-go, I feel like you guys feel this imbalance. A lot of you are looking at your life and asking yourselves, well, what makes me want to get up in the morning? Where do I want to be in a few years? And you're actually coming to terms with the fact that the way your life is right now is not the way you envisioned it exactly. Because there's it seems like the choices you have to make are actually not choices anymore. In fact, that if we were to imagine a scale, they're top heavy on one side. Because they're so top heavy on one side, you have to choose an option because there's so much more at stake. And when you don't have any more, if you don't have freedom of choice, it really puts a damper on your self-development. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. Yes. Oh wow, this is incredible. Now that you're kind of discovering this imbalance, you have taken a step back, and I think this imbalance actually has to do with money, where you're getting your money from. Okay, and if it's for work, or if it's for maybe it's in the way your relationship dynamic works, if it's a bit complicated, you're looking to get freedom in your gains and earnings. And there's going to be a new start. There's going to be a new start, maybe if it's in business, maybe if it's in... I actually kind of see someone with a really positive energy coming into your life, or something that has a positive situation, but it's at the beginning stages. Right? So the beginning stages, and but it looks really fruitful. Right? This also might have to do with a relationship. And it's going to alter your world. It's going to alter your world in such a way that you'll feel, suddenly have more of a radiance, more of a glow. I don't know if royal jelly, if you guys have been using a lot of royal jelly, that's what I'm just kind of seeing. And this cycle, this karmic cycle, is ending and a new one is starting, and it's going to be... the fruits from that garden or from that tree are going to give you the kingdom that you've been wanting. Okay? Yes. Absolutely. A lot of you guys have been dealing with denying a lot of your sensuality, a lot of what you want in basic internal terms. And that's part of that imbalance, right? That imbalance is just the self-denial of who you truly are. And wow, this is incredible. This is actually incredible. I haven't seen this in a very long time, rather. The Wheel of Fortune is at the center of your spread. The Wheel of Fortune is at the center of your spread, so the wheels are turning. Okay, you have the World card here and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, wow. Things are really looking up for you finally. But I think it starts with this imbalance needed to occur because it needed to ignite you in a way that it needed to ignite your will to seek a new direction. Okay? Most of it's mental. Cancers are extremely capable, and they're extremely capable because of their ability to network, right? They're just such good. They're so good with people, and cancers are also very trustworthy. And so there's this really high emotional intelligence when it comes to cancers, and you've been denying that side of yourself, big time. And now you get to actually get in tune with yourself, and begin working on that aspect of yourself in which you kind of been denying because of this imbalance that you've been in. Either that imbalance can be in your relationships, it can be in your career, it could be in your overall lifestyle. But I think you're finally coming to terms with the fact that it exists in an omnipresent way. And this will finally bring a union that you've been searching for. This is actually a really incredible read. You have the Two of Cups right after the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, right? I mean, the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups are in the upright, and this union is divine. Period. What you do have to take into consideration, though, with this Two of Cups, is that it's not always a union when it comes to people, although it can be. But it's some type of divine partnership. If that's in a career, if it's in a business venture, if it's in the adventure of life, if it's a friendship, or if it's love, and it's something you've been craving. You've definitely been craving for a while, okay? And it's going to rebalance you out. In fact, this Two of Cups might be with yourself, right? You're finally balancing out the different aspects of who you are. And there's going to be just this really pleasant energy where you begin to enjoy not just your outer world, but your inner world. Right? Absolutely. I think networking this month is gonna have a huge impact on your life. Yes. Wow. Yes. Definitely. And there's gonna be an offer coming in. And it's gonna have this like Lancelot effect, where it's gonna kind of sweep you off your feet. This opportunity, and it's your social circles are gonna be transformed. And for a lot of my cancers, you felt like life has not been what you wanted it to be, and now suddenly life is worth living again. Like you want to get up in the morning, or rather, you're beginning to think about the things that that inspire you and put a fire underneath your butt. And the moment those thought patterns are omnipresent and very conscious instead of just being subconscious, that actually puts a specific frequency out into the universe. And the universe responds, and those offers will be coming in. You just have to be very determined with yourself and diligent as to your habits of thought. Okay? You have to begin to not think toxic thoughts, because toxic things will come in as a response to that, right? With that's kind of the law of attraction. But if you begin to think of hope and to think of balancing yourself out, and I think a good exercise for cancers this month is to really just write down what your intentions are, right? Like, to close your eyes and just project yourself into the future. And once you're there, your future self, what does that look like? When you put your feet on the floor and you walk to the bathroom, what do you see? When you go into the kitchen, who do you see? You walk outside of your front door, what's the neighborhood like? Is it a city? Do you have family and friends? I mean, have that in mind, right? What does your ideal future look like? Do you have people working for you? What is that? And now open your eyes and write it down. And now I need you to close your eyes again after you do this exercise and look back. Look back and think, okay, what are my potential roadblocks? And let me address them. And again, these opportunities are going to just flow in. This is really wonderful. And let me just get, okay, I see. Yep. A lot of you guys have had this rigidity to your life, and it's put a giant block in your creative flow. And now you're finally re-accessing the well. You forgot about your well. Okay, let's be real. You forgot about the well in which you drink from. Your internal well. Because everyone has it, right? People call it different things. They call it hope. They call it determination. They call it willpower. And all those things are in everyone's internal well. I think you guys have been looking at other people's wells, and you're like, wow, like that's so fascinating that's how that manifests for you. But you guys have to actually look into your own well, into your own breadth of experiences, and into your own breadth of inner strength. And you guys are this one. I think you guys are really, really looking into your own creative power and your own creative energies. And once you do that, I mean, things that you want to manifest will come into fruition, and not by somebody else, but by your own doing. Yeah, you do also have the Emperor in the reverse here, and to me, this means that something maybe a bit bureaucratic is putting a halt. Also, this means that there's some type of energy that is putting a halt in you. But honestly, I feel like the next card is the Well card, which is very specific to my deck. And to me, that means that other people's energies are not as relevant as your own. Absolutely. You're getting back in touch with your intuition and purpose, and I think the Emperor in the reverse also has to do with, I think to me, the message I'm getting now is that somebody wants you in their narrative, but you want out. It's as if you have your own story and your own path, and somebody desperately wants you to be an accessory or a side character to their journey, to their story. Okay? And the wheels are turning. That's just not... You want out. You don't want that. You're saying, thank you, next. This is a great reading. I'm very excited for my Cancers. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, Cancers.